What's up, guys? It's Eval here with streamer Syndicate, and here's the next episode of Settlement Building in Fallout 4. Like I said in the last one, what we're going to do is we're going to decorate our bunkhouse that we built in the last episode. So that means we're going to start putting lights in it, we're going to put the beds in it, we're going to put everything that's going to make it feel like home. So, let's get started on that. What we're going to do is we're going to go inside and we'll start like any other normal person on the ground floor. So we'll start down here. Let's see here. We'll start with couches. This one. We'll put this guy right here. And basically it's going to be like any other hotel area where it's pretty much mirrored and everything is the same in every room. But that's because this is going to be a basic bunkhouse. If we were building our house, it would be totally different. But since this is going to be a basic bunkhouse, that's what we're going to do. However, it won't be totally mirrored. One side I'm thinking we're going to build it like a frat house, so it's going to have a bunch of neon signs and just craziness on one side, and then the other side is going to be more sophisticated. So like the paintings on the walls are going to be more something that you'd see in a rich person's house or in like a doctor's office, shit like that, you know. But we'll cross that once we get to it. Until then, let's just quickly build these up. So we got this. There we go. Put a coffee table here. Coffee table here. We won't get into the small decorations just yet. We'll put a couple cabinets. Put one right here. And I'm gonna go get the one that has all the guns in it. And put that in there. The one that has all the guns that I showed you in the last episode. So that whenever we have to start dropping size, it's all readily available. So let's go grab this. Boop. Alright. So put that one there. Put this one. Come on. There. And we'll go get the other thing that I had sitting in that building. What it was is it was a metal box. It just had a bunch of grenades and explosives in it. Grenades, mines, smoke grenades for the artillery cannons. There's all kinds of fun stuff in here, so we'll bring this into. And we'll set this right next to this one. There we go. Armed to the teeth. Next, let's find us. There it is. That's what pool table. Set the pool table right about there. That way it gives them plenty of space to move around and do what they gotta do to play. Because I hate going to a bar and there being a pool table but it's crammed up in the corner. So if you're trying to shoot, you're like and you can't do anything. So let's give them plenty of space to operate there. Let's see, what else can we put? Okay, let's move on to some miscellaneous decorations now. Like, where is it? A Nuka-Cola machine. We'll put a Nuka-Cola machine here in the corner. Now the unfortunate thing about the Nuka-Cola machines is it doesn't like to go right up against the wall, so you're gonna have this little gap back here. Now we could fix that. Maybe. Hold on, let me try something. No, that ain't gonna work. Let's try it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It looks stupid. So let's scrap that. What we're gonna do instead is we'll get a potted plant. And we'll put the potted plant right there. That way it kind of covers up that little hole. There we go. And we'll get a garbage can. And we'll put it right next to the cola machine. So whenever people are done drinking their cola, they can just throw it right away. Next, we'll get... there it is, the jukebox. We'll throw a jukebox in this corner over here. Next to the jukebox, we'll put a potted plant. And we'll also put a cigarette machine. And later on, as we adventure and all that, we'll stockpile this with packs of cigarettes, so it's a little bit more realistic. Oh, wow, this place came together pretty quick. Huh. Let's start putting some paintings and stuff on the wall. We'll start with the flags. Now, in this playthrough, I'm a part of the Brotherhood of Steel. So I'm gonna put a Brotherhood of Steel one there. And I'm gonna put a Minuteman one there. That way it represents the two factions that I belong to. Now, if you're a part of the Institute or the Railroad, by all means, put those ones up. Do whatever you want. This is your building. I'm just showing you how to give it a quick build. You know? Ooh, yes. Mounted Deathclaw head. We'll put a couple of those on there. And what else do we got? Ooh, yes. Mounted Mirelurk Queen Claw. Throw one of those up there too. There we go. This side here off to the right is going to be our frat house kind of feeling one to it. So we'll get a bunch of these radioactive signs. We'll put them up all over the place over here on this wall. Just like this. Come on, TV, get the hell out of the way. There. Put one there. Put one right there. There we go. One caution hazardous material sign. If it'll let me. Come on. Come on, game. It's being finicky and it's not going to let me do it. There it is, right there. Boom. Oh, this one's just in the wall, so we'll eliminate that one. And then we'll come in here and we'll get more signs, like the liquor sign. Yeah. Put that right about there. Ooh, hot dogs. Yes. And waffles. Oh, yeah. Nuka-Cola float. This could go right by the Nuka-Cola machine. Right about there. Candy. We'll put some candy right here. We'll put it above the cigarette machine. Let's see, what other signs do we have? Drugs! Because everybody loves drugs. No, don't. Drugs are bad. Don't love drugs. But we're going to put this here, and we'll actually use this cabinet to store all of our chems that we make. And chems that we find out in the waste. So we'll do that. What else can we do? Edomatic. You could probably put this in here. Why not? I don't see why not. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put the Edomatic right there. Let's see, what else could we put? Oh, I know what we could put. We'll go into power, and we'll use the new neon stuff that they just put in with the Wasteland Workshop DLC. We'll put an open sign in, and let's see, what do we want to try and spell out with these? And what color? I know. We'll use red. And we'll spell out Starlight, because this is the Starlight Drive-In. So what we'll do is we'll put it right up here. S-T-A-R. Star. And then, let's see. Down here we'll put light. We'll start it right there. So you got L, I. It doesn't look right, but okay. G, H, and T. So whenever we turn our power on, that'll glow Starlight. That'll be sweet. Now let's decorate the side that's supposed to be a little bit more sophisticated. Let's put some paintings up over here. There we go. Oh, okay. No, okay. Put some lily pads up. Yacht. Put that right there. Aw, little kitties. Ooh, puppy. Ooh, the beach. That looks like a good spot. This lovely family photo. This old head and his wife. That guy kind of weirds me out a little bit, so we'll put her up. Pin her up right there. This side's still not looking up to snuff. So what we'll do is we'll go back to miscellaneous decorations. We'll go to potted plant. And we'll put it right about there. And we'll put another one right there. Just like that. There we go. That looks a little bit more sophisticated. Now, some of these things that I have, you have to find magazines for in the game. Like these potted plants, there's a magazine that you have to get the potted plants. Whenever we get up to the top and we put like patio furniture and all that, you gotta have the patio furniture magazine to get that too. And these statues, you have to have a magazine to be able to put these statues in. They're not too incredibly hard to find, but you know, I'm sure you can just look it up if you really wanted to find them. But for now, let's move on to the upstairs portion, where we're going to put the beds, where all of our settlers are going to sleep. Put one there, put one there, make sure it's somewhat centered. I'm just going to try and put them in each one of these squares, on each one of these pieces of flooring. So put one there, and we'll try and keep it as centered as possible, that way holy crap, that way everybody has enough room. Put it right there, right there, there we go. And we'll leave this one blank because it's a little bit too close to the balcony and it's right at the base of the stairs, so we don't want to inconvenience anybody. So one here, which is too close. Good enough. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Over a little. Right here. Bring it over. Alright, one more. And that does it for the beds. That's all 8 beds that we're able to fit up here comfortably. So let's add some containers so that they have something that they could put their stuff on. Put a nightstand there. Nightstand there. Nightstand there. And nightstand there. And then we'll pretty much mirror it over here. If I can figure out how to walk again. And we'll put one, come on, right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. And we'll give them a little bit of extra storage by putting a footlocker at the base of each one of their beds. Just like this. Fuck! Okay, I don't know where that one went. Not entirely sure where that one went. It went somewhere and we'll eventually find it. But let's get these down. Right there. I wonder where that footlocker went to. Did it go? Huh. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find it in some weird place. Let's build them over here. It's like this. And one more. If I don't fall down the stairs. right there. There we go. Oh, that's way out. Right there. Good enough for me. So let's build some lights for them so that they can see. As a matter of fact, I forgot to put lights downstairs too, so we're going to have to go back down there and do that. But we'll put a lamp on each nightstand. Just like this. And then we'll put one of these big dim lights on the opposite side of their beds. Come on. There we go. Now, like I said in the beginning of the last episode, building stuff is a great way to level up. I mean, look how far up I am on level right now. I didn't have much experience before this, so I'm leveling up like crazy. I'm a level 92. So it takes a lot for me to level up. But I'm leveling up a lot. Let's do that, and boom, now we have that down. Let's build us a light for here, if it'll clip. Just like on every bar, how they have the little light over top the pool table so you can see better. We'll have one as well. I'm glad they put this in. That looks good enough. So now let's do this. We'll try these lights out. I've never tried these lights. These are new lights. So we'll give these a try. Now we won't see how they work, how well they work, until we turn the power on. So I might make the power plant in the next episode, but we'll see about that. Hopefully you guys give me some good suggestions and we'll move on from there. If you guys want to see me build a power plant, that's what I'll build. There we go. That should probably be enough lights. But I did see something else that I wanted to put in. It's going on the frat side. It's, come on, where is it? Where's that traffic? There it is. Traffic light. Feel like every party house should have a traffic light. I absolutely love them. So put that there. Alright. That's the first 2 floors taken care of. Now we just gotta move up. Come on. Now we just gotta move up to here, where we're gonna build a party area. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a barbecue pit right here, right there. There we go. And to make it look like it actually works, we're gonna put a fire underneath it. Right there. There we go. And we go back to furniture. Tables. Let's see here. Oh. Put a patio table here. Put a patio table here. Go to chairs. Find the patio chair. Right here. So put a couple of these in. Boom. 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 And come on. Boom. There we go. Alright. Now we got our patio furniture in. We got our barbecue. All we need now is some music. So you know where we're going for that. Decorations miscellaneous. Come on. Where you at? There we go. Jukebox. Throw the jukebox in. We'll put an ice machine over on the other side so excuse me, so we could store any kind of food that we make whenever we craft it. on our little barbecue pit here. Woo! All men's stairs. And about all else we could do is add lighting up here so that whenever it's dark out, we could still utilize this area. So let's add some lights. Oh, I didn't know that was in there too. We can make a full freaking... Okay. Those are cool. You may have to experiment a little here. What other kind of cool lights like that do we have? I do know where these are coming. These will go here. And here. And here. And come on, come on. Right there. That way that's all lit up. Now let's see what other kind of cool stuff we have. I think that's it when it comes to the new cool stuff. How tall is this? This thing is huge. I think that's about it. So what we'll do is we'll put these right on the outside of the doorway here. So that's lit up real nice. And that should be it. Let's take a quick overlook of everything that we just did here. On the outside, it hasn't changed too much from down here, but let's go on inside. Step through the doorway. Got our little areas. Our frat boy chill area. Oh, those death claws are awesome. Moving over here. This is where our drugs are going to be. All of our chems. Some fun signs. Can't wait to see those lit up. That's going to be fun. Pool table, which eventually we'll get pool balls and we'll put all that on there too. Nuka-Cola machine. Then where it gets a little bit fancier. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Go upstairs. Alright. Alright. I can see living here. Post-apocalyptic waste. This would be the spot. Then our party area right here. Look at that. Now once this place is all lit up and actually going, it's gonna be great. But that'll probably do it for this episode, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys give me some great ideas for things to build in the future. I really want to see what you guys want me to build. That way we can make this our town, not just my town. You know? But I'm going to have to end it here. See you later.